it's the end of March. My little cuttings have been sitting in the ice cube tray for most of the month. And now when I have a look, roots. So check them all out. This one doesn't have any yet. Oh, maybe one. There's a couple on there. Yep, you've got roots. Look at that. Well, this one has two. Oh, this one's got heaps. So's he. So we'll be able to put these into the soil now. So these were Echeveria peacocky and Graptoveria snow peach. I had a few little cuttings of those. They've also got roots. They've all been sitting there since about the 2nd of March, I think. Looking good. So I'll get my soil and my pots and we'll pot them up. Alright, so I've got my soil. My pots are ready. I've got a nursery tray with punnets because they fit neatly in the tray, nice and neat. And I've lined my punnets with 14mm granite from building supplies. I like to use granite because it's got quartz in it. If you could see a bit of sparkle in it sometimes. And the quartz has silica, which is good for plants. Well, that's my theory. Also keeps the aeration at the bottom of the pot and stops my soil coming out because the punnets have quite large holes at the bottom. But they all fit neatly. And I've done them all, ready to go for the soil. Nice and even, beautiful. And what I do now is I just usually get a chopstick, dig a little hole in the middle, and put the roots in a little groove, and I push the dirt back up underneath. I shouldn't say dirt, soil, and then easy as that. And then I make labels for all my new plants so that I can remember the name, because there's just far too many. They're hard enough to pronounce, let alone remember. So I tag everything just so that I can remember the name of it. So I make my label with the name. These are some of the bag products that I get from building supplies. This one is quarter minus granite. It's 1/4 inch and under, like 7mm and under really. And I like to use granite because it's got the quartz, has silica, and I use this in my soil mix, and I use this to top the pots. It's a 20 kilo bag from Building Supplies. I've got my granite quarter minus. I'll just put it into an ice cream container so that it's easier to handle than the 20 litre bag. And what I do, put this all around the edges so when the plants grow, the leaves aren't actually touching the soil. Okay, so I'll just put that around each one. Whoop. Get back in. A little bit more granite on there. Keep the roots good down. Yeah. It also helps keep them standing up straight while they're getting their roots into the pot. Now I'm just going to put them in the shade. We'll leave them sit there for a month or so. And then they should be quite firm in the pot with the roots by then.